Yo, what's up guys? I'm AJ Anaya. Thanks for tuning in to my How Tuesdays. Thanks for the awesome feedback from last week on how to backflip. I'm really stoked that a lot of you guys learned it. This week we're going to go ahead and teach you how to double tail whip.
Before I say anything else, I want to say no matter what you've done, you deserve respect. Even if you make mistakes, you're lovable. And it doesn't matter your looks, skills, or age, or size, or anything, you're worthwhile. No one could ever take that away from you.
For this how-to, due to the weather, again, we went into the Evolve skate park. Thanks again to those guys for always hosting us. If you want to learn double tail whips, I would recommend that you already know how to do single whips, even if you're trying them into the foam pit or a fly out. A really good way to know if you should do a double tail whip is simply go over the box jump and do a really slow single whip. And if you have a lot of time in the air, then you know you're ready for double whips. Some real simple steps to a double whip would be go a little bit faster than normal, kick the first tail whip as if you're only doing one, and then be patient and swing the second one around. It's really important to keep your hands in a nice tight circle when you're doing the tail whips. It allows your bike to come around a lot smoother. The key to learning how to double tail whip is by simply getting the motion down. If you lay on your back and try practicing whipping it and keep it in nice tight circles, that'll help a lot. You could also walk next to the bike and try that. I think that's a little bit harder, but it also seems to work for some people. Learning a double whip is just trial and error. Just simply trying it over and over again. It just takes a lot of practice and a lot of patience. There's a lot of different ways to do a double tail whip. Some pros like to do one tail whip and then swing the second one a lot faster. I like to keep them the same speed. It seems to help me out a lot more. If you pull up, it seems to make the trick a little bit easier. What I do is pull up, level out, and then I go ahead and kick the tail whips. If your bike is stopping on the second tail whip, you just need to practice keeping a nice tight circle with your hands. It takes a little while to develop the muscle and the technique to be able to smoothly get it around. When I do a double whip, I try and focus more on my hands opposed to the bike swinging around. I simply count one tail whip, two tail whip, and then I know the spot for my pedals once I've done the second one. A double tail whip is definitely a trick that you're going to have to work really hard for. It's not just going to come to you, so definitely be patient and put in the work and it'll pay off. I definitely really love the trick and I think it's super easy for me now. It took me a really long time to learn. I didn't have a foam pit or a resi to try it on. I would just send it fly out and that's how I kind of figured out the rotation. Awesome. Hopefully this How Tuesday taught you how to double whip. Thanks again to all the guys on Instagram that suggested me to do it this week. I'm definitely really stoked on it. Follow me online at AJ Anaya. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube. Feel free to leave a comment. I really enjoy looking at all of them. That's actually how I pick the following episode. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it. We'll see you guys next week. I'm out.